Don't let your feelings get in the way. Don't fucking do it. Don't let your emotions get in the way of doing what is wrong instead of what is right. As men, you already know that you are prone to battling so many things out there. You are prone to battling demons, both the ones you can see with your physical eyes, the ones that are spiritual, and the ones that works within your body. All right. So you must learn not to trust your feelings. You would agree with me that most of the things that you battle, within yourself is as a result of you trusting your feelings, allowing your emotions to take the center stage of your thoughts. While in real sense, you shouldn't be giving your vibe to your emotions and stuff like that. Naturally, we are actually emotional beings. We are emotional beings. So when you start giving your emotions to everything that you are doing, you realize that most often you'll be making mistakes. Most often, you most definitely will be making mistakes. But it's wise that you understand that instead of feeling emotional about the things that you know that you have to change, you have to be logical about it. Because where your emotion lies, where your emotions can make you make mistakes, your logic can help you bring you out of it. That is why I think Paul, he said in the scriptures that we know no man by flesh. He's talking about we don't know anybody by the emotions, all right? Because that you feel a certain way doesn't make it right, all right? Right now, the world is battling, many people in the world is battling depression. And that depression comes up from overthinking, thinking thoughts that are not always in line with, reality. All right, people are worried. People are anxious. People are, worried about stuff. People want things to go the way they want, but they ain't practical about it. So don't let your emotions to guide you. As men, many of the things that you battle is as a result of the emotions that you allow to take center stage in your life. You know that pornography destroys your mind. You know that it destroys your real sex drive. You know that pornography destroys the way you see women. But your emotions has got you cling to it. That's why you watch it like never before. You even have account in all these porn sites. It's really funny. But it's something that is worth talking about, all right? It's something that is worth talking about because people need to be taught on how to change their situations by changing the way they feel, all right? Once you understand that your thought is as a result of your feelings, you will start paying close attention to your thoughts, all right? Because what they show you in the movie is different from what happens in real life. They might show you people in the movie. They will show you how two gay women make babies, but in real life, biologically, two gay women can't make babies, all right? So they are trying to control your mind. So being strong as a man, being strong is your birthright. Right here in this channel, in Strong Men University, we are like Spartans. We don't live by our feelings. We don't live by our emotions. We lead with strength. We lead with logic. All right? We lead with logic. We lead with strength. Because we understand that it's through strength that we discover our identity. It's through strength that we discover who we truly are. It's through strength that we discover that we have a purpose in life. It's through strength and logic that you discover that you don't have to do things like the 99% of other people in life. You have to do something different. It's through strength that you discover that God calls you for a reason. All right? It's through strength and logic that you discover that you have to craft a career path for yourself. All right? Because there's a lot of problems in the world today. And the people who will be making the money are the people who create time to create content for it. People who will be making the money are the people who create time, to build to become a people who become a different type of individual. All right, because you can be on YouTube talking one thing while your life is a different story. Your life, you preach something else and practice. Do you know the real players? The real players, the people that preaches what they practice. That's the real player. All right. You can come on YouTube and start teaching stuff that you don't do. It makes you a weak man. All right. It makes you a weak man. It makes you an asshole. So as a man, you need to understand that you have a life. And your life is not just the things you see with the optical eyes. Your life is mental. How do you see yourself? Where do you think that God is leading you? All right? Where do you think that God is leading you? Because most of the things that you go through in life is definitely a preparation of where God wants to take you to. All right? Because there are millions of people in life that are going through the same stuff you've been through, or you are trying to get yourself out. And God is saying that He wants to do something great with yourself, and you are playing a gangster. You want to do something different, and He keeps arresting you on it. All right, because God, if God wants to use you, He's gonna use your story. He's gonna use your story because there are many captives out there. People that are people who are confused on how to lead their life. People who are confused on how to calibrate their masculinity. People who are confused on why their emotions keep taking a hold of themselves all the time. So you must learn that your feelings are not facts. Your feelings are just chemicals. Your feelings are just your experiences. All right? Your feelings are just the things that the outer world shows you. But you must learn to base your feelings on the long-term benefits, all right? Because most of our feelings are just short-term. Most of our feelings are just short-term benefits, all right? You know that if you do this thing right now, that it's just going to satisfy you for the moment, all right? You know that it's going to satisfy you just for this moment, all right? And you know that doing it now, experiencing the pleasure now, in the next couple of years, you're gonna feel ashamed of yourself for what you're doing. So it's very important that you understand that your feelings are not the way. All right, you must learn to do what is right. All right, doing what is right is not about doing what is right is not about feeling right. It's about knowing that this thing is actually beneficial to me in the long term. Something that is beneficial to you in the long term. That is how you know that you are doing something right. All right, so get over it. Get over it. As men, we lead with strength, and we don't do shit to please people. We do shit for ourselves, and we understand that it's through reasoning, through logic, through intelligence, through professionalism that we lead. We are not controlled by our emotions. We are not controlled by social media. We are not controlled by the algorithm. We are not controlled by the naked women on Instagram. Alright? We are not controlled by what the media tries to show you. They call it broadcasting. They are casting things into your mind so that you think that certain way and feel that certain way. But you are not controlled by what they show you. You are controlled by your mission, your purpose, knowing that you have a bigger picture in mind, something that is going to lead you to where you want to be.